In this video, we are going to show you everything that nobody tells you about Rome. These are the truths that only those who have visited and come back several times discover in practice, and that can totally change your experience if you know them before you go. We are going to talk about the real size of the city, hidden costs, safety, local culture, logistics, climate, and tourist traps. Let us go. Rome is the Italian dream of practically everyone, but it is also a city full of surprises for those who arrive without preparation. The Instagram photos only show the Colosseum golden at sunset and the Trevi Fountain empty at dawn. But the reality of the eternal city requires planning. Those who travel without information can end up falling into tourist traps, getting scammed at Piazza Navona, facing 4-hour lines at the Vatican without booking, or getting exhausted by the slopes of the Seven Hills. Let us demystify. First truth, the real size and distances. Rome has more than 1,200 square kilometers, being much larger than many European capitals. But the good news is that the historic center, where practically everything touristy is located, fits in a walkable area of about 5 square kilometers. You can go on foot from the Colosseum to the Vatican in just over an hour, passing through all the main tourist points. But attention, Rome is the city of 7 hills, and some attractions like Aventine or Janiculum require steep climbs on cobblestone slopes. Use comfortable shoes and the strategic metro, which has only 3 lines but connects the main points. Second truth, hidden costs. The price tag is never the final price in Rome. The VAT, value-added tax, is 22% on many products and is usually already included in the price. The Rome tourist tax is 4 to 10 euros per person per night, depending on the hotel category, with a limit of 10 nights. But the biggest trap is the coperto at restaurants, a cover charge applied just for sitting at the table, which varies between 1 and 5 euros per person, totally legal and normal in Italy. Another common charge is the 10 to 15% service fee, already included in the menu at tourist restaurants. Always check the bill before paying. Third truth, the safety question. Rome is generally a safe city for tourists, with low rates of violent crime. But pickpockets are a serious problem, especially in tourist zones, with Rome considered one of the European capitals with the most pickpocket activity. The most dangerous places are Termini Station, the metro, especially Line A, tourist buses like number 40 to the Vatican, and the surroundings of the Colosseum, Trevi Fountain, and St. Peter's Square. Never carry your wallet in your back pocket, use a money belt under your clothes, keep your backpack always in front of your body, and beware of fake petition signature requests and people offering free bracelets at the square. Fourth truth, the local culture can surprise you. Italians, and especially Romans, are very warm and expressive, completely different from the reserved European stereotype. They speak loudly, gesture a lot, and love talking to tourists. But there are important cultural rules. Mealtimes are sacred, with lunch between 12:30 and 2:30 in the afternoon, and dinner never before 8 at night. Ordering cappuccino after 11 o'clock, parmesan for seafood dishes, or modified Italian food like pizza with pineapple is considered almost offensive. The tip is not mandatory, but 2 to 5 euros is appreciated at good quality restaurants. And the traditional ciao serves for both hello and goodbye, but use buongiorno and buonasera in more formal situations. Fifth truth, logistics and the Vatican. The Vatican is perhaps the most disputed attraction in Rome, with lines that can exceed 4 hours at any time of the day in high season. The only really practical way to visit the Vatican museums without losing the day is to buy the Skip the Line ticket online at least 2 weeks in advance, costing 20 euros plus booking fee. St. Peter Basilica itself is free, but the line can also exceed 2 hours, so go at 7 in the morning before opening or at the end of the afternoon to avoid crowds. The climb to the Basilica Dome costs 10 euros and offers the best view of Rome. Sixth truth, the Rome climate. The city has Mediterranean climate, with more than 2,500 hours of sun per year. But the Roman summer between June and August can be brutal, with temperatures easily exceeding 95 degrees Fahrenheit and high humidity, making walks through the city exhausting. In August, many family restaurants and shops close for collective holidays in the so-called Ferragosto, leaving the city somewhat empty. The best times to visit are April, May, June, September, October, and early November, with perfect weather and fewer tourists. Avoid July and August if possible, and always bring a water bottle for the Nasoni, public fountains spread throughout the city. And where to stay knowing all of this? Our recommendation is Centro Storico, the tourist, commercial, and historic heart of Rome, with easy walking access to all the main attractions. We created this custom map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying in this area, you cannot go wrong. And in the video description and here in the QR code, we will leave the link to the page with this map and with the hotels we have stayed at and recommend highly, including a hotel in Centro Storico, where we stayed for an incredible price. Super well located, far from tourist traps, and close to everything that matters. We saved a lot of money with that choice. Seventh truth, food and tourist traps. The restaurants directly around the Colosseum, Trevi Fountain, Piazza Navona, and St. Peter's Square are very touristy and expensive, with menus in 20 languages. colorful photos of dishes, and staff shouting invitations at the door. Never eat at these places, it is always a trap with dubious quality, frozen pasta, and absurd prices. Walk 2 blocks to the sides or go up to Trastevere or Testaccio and find authentic trattorias frequented by Romans. Another trap are the artificially colored gelatos in pyramid fountains. Those are touristy and full of food dyes. Prefer artisanal gelaterias, where the gelato is kept in closed containers with natural and more discreet colors. Speaking of having good information to get around well, in the video description and here in the QR code, we will leave the link to the site we always use to buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the largest tours website in the world and has practically everything there. Everything at the lowest price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. And they have free tours that are great, including guided walking tours through the Colosseum and Trastevere. And remember that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip at the lowest price. The sites we use to put together our trips, with everything much cheaper, travel SIM card, travel insurance for half the price, tickets to all the attractions, good and cheap hotels we have stayed at, cheap car rentals, and the global account. And the links already include automatic discounts. So save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. One more important thing about Rome that many people do not realize: the city is the perfect gateway to know other Italian wonders on day trips. Florence is just 1.5 hours by high-speed train, Naples and Pompeii at 1 hour and 10 minutes, and Tivoli with its imperial villas at 40 minutes by regional train. Organized day excursions to Pompeii, Capri, and Amalfi Coast leave Rome for 90 to 150 euros, absolutely worth the day. And for those who are new here on the channel, you are very welcome. Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you are enjoying it, subscribe here on the channel and like the video, that helps us a lot. To finish, 4 final tips for mental preparation for Rome. First, wear very comfortable shoes with anti-slip sole, because the Roman cobblestone called Sampietrini is beautiful but merciless on the feet. Second, book in advance the Colosseum, the Vatican Museums, and the Borghese Gallery, especially in high season, or you will lose hours in lines. Third, accept that you cannot see everything in one trip. Rome requires at least 4 full days for the essential and ideally a week, so prioritize calmly. Fourth, try all the Roman classics, especially carbonara, cacio e pepe, amatriciana, artisanal gelato, and espresso at the counter, because Italian gastronomy is one of the best in the world at unbelievable prices. If you liked the video, like it and subscribe to our channel to travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a great trip.